So the first step is to crumb coat. As you can see, while crumb coating, it is advisable to do it gently so as to avoid pulling the cake. Do it gently so you can get the perfect smoothness that you need. Crumb coating is the first step needed in order to decorate a fondant cake, and this is the end result of crumb coating. It will also help the fondant to stick to it. So you follow the same step for the zero. You crumb coat. Make sure you crumb coat carefully and crumb coat inside the zero so as to get a perfect fine crumb coating. Do it gently and slowly. Don't rush, take your time. Crumb coating is needed for the fondant to stick to the cake. Without crumb coating, it will be very hard for the fondant to stick to the cake. The second step is to mix the fondant. As you can see on your screen, you will see that I'm mixing the fondant. Make sure you continuously add color in order to get a bright golden color. It is necessary that you do it gently and do it bit by bit. Don't divide the fondant in half and do it one part than the other. If not, you won't get a rhythmical golden color. The next step is to roll your fondant. When rolling, we should make sure we should put corn flour under the fondant so as to avoid it sticking from the table. Then we'll measure the fondant to make sure it's the same size as the cake, as you can see. So we take a smoother and smoothing the top of the cake, smoothing it gently to avoid pulling the fondant. So you use your craft knife in order to cut the excess fondant. You cut it carefully so as to avoid cutting the fondant on the cake. So now you use your craft knife to cut the curves on the 5 so as to get a perfect 5. Cut it carefully so as to avoid cutting the cake. After cutting, you fold the fondant in and add additional fondant. So you do the same cutting of the curve for the second curve, and you cut excess fondant from the sides to get a smooth edge. So as you see in your screen, we are trying to do the zero. Make sure you do it carefully so as to avoid cutting the cake. Same procedure as we did for the 5, but make sure to cut the excess fondant and also cut the fondant. The next step is to design our 5. We design our 5 with the flower that we've already made. Make sure to add water under to make the flower stick to the cake. Do it carefully and gently. So we use the scraper to create line in order to put the bead accordingly. Make sure you use the scraper gently so as to avoid creating deep line that is visible and too visible. Wow, such a beautiful cake. You can see the effect of the beads. You arrange the beads accordingly so to make the cake beautiful. This is your number 50 fondant cake created by Hopek. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is our number 50 fondant decorated cake. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it was practical. Please like, comment and subscribe and tell me how your cake turned out to be. Thanks for watching and we appreciate.